Good morning everyone, my name is Jess and today is a day of studying. I wanted to try and film something today, like a vloggy style, maybe study with me, because I have my first university exam tomorrow and I'm really struggling with motivation. So I've been watching a lot of study with me's to get me in the mood for studying, so I thought I might try and make my own. It's currently like 1 p.m. I've not done a lot so far. To be fair, I've been doing pretty solid revision, like little and often, for a few weeks now, which is great. So I've done a fair bit and it is tomorrow and I'm feeling pretty chill and confident at the moment, but we'll see how that goes on to the end of the day. So yes, today is the Thursday the 24th of May. I've been doing a tiny little bit so far. I don't know, maybe I could just walk people through what I've been doing. If anyone wants any context for my exam, as I'm probably going to show you how I'm studying and stuff like that, then I will explain it to you. The degree that I'm doing at uni is communication and media, and for this exam it is on one of my units called Language Matters, which is basically just a huge overview of different types of English language studies. So we did loads of stuff. We did functions of language, we did advertising, we've done so much different stuff, and for the exam we have 2 questions, each an hour long, essay questions. One of them is on advertising, so we have to analyse a print advert that's given to us, which reminds me a lot of English language at GCSE, so that shouldn't be too difficult. I think that would be fairly easy to get a pass mark. If you want to get really high marks, then you can go above and beyond, but to be honest at this point I'm more focused on just getting through it. And also the other set of questions, we can choose from 12 or 13, and they're all on different topics that we've chosen to revise ourselves. So I've chosen to focus on gender and language and neologisms, which is new words and how new words are formed. So that is what I've been revising. They did suggest to revise more than that, just in case, but my brain can't handle that many different things if I'm not going to use them. So I've really been focusing on gender, that's my main thing, and then neologisms is just sort of an added extra in case the gender question is really horrible. But I'm feeling pretty confident with gender at the moment, that's what I'm revising. Some methods that I've been using to revise have been making flashcards that have been really useful with theories and theorists. I've done a lot of my own research for this, which has made me feel a lot more confident, because it means I'm not going to have the same stuff as everyone else when they answer the question, which is definitely going to set me apart. Also, having our own case studies is really important for this exam, because we have to be able to show that in today's society these problems still do or do not exist, if that makes sense, changes in language between the genders and stuff like that. It's a huge topic to condense into one short essay question, but I could have had a whole exam on this one topic, to be honest. I found it really interesting and it's given me a lot of ideas for stuff that I might want to study in the future, such as language and sexuality and stuff like that. But that's not really relevant right now, I'm just rambling. I've had a real problem with sitting down and getting work done today. Even though it's only halfway through the day, I woke up really late, didn't want to get out of bed. Just that sort of day, to be honest. It's sort of at the point where the last thing I have to do to practice is actually practice writing exam answers out, and I just don't have the concentration to sit for an hour and practice that, especially in my room where there's so many distractions. I'll show you what I'm doing at the moment. I have decided to put on a playlist called Greatest Video Game Music of All Time, because I heard that listening to video game soundtracks helps with focus, because they're designed to help you focus on games and not get distracted. So I've just tried that. We'll see how it goes. I'll give a little review later on. But at the moment I'm just trying to type up the notes that I remember off the top of my head, and then I've got wait, I don't know if you can see, all of these are revision like things. So these are each of the approaches that I've been revising. That's neologisms. This is all the gender stuff that I've been doing, and they're all the case studies at the top. And yeah, so I'm trying to like type up all the stuff I remember without looking, and then when I do look, I highlight everything that I didn't remember, and then I think I'm gonna ask someone to help me revise those bits later by like asking me questions about them. So that's sort of what's happening at the moment. So the way I'm doing that is I've got each of the approaches in a little table, and then I've put the theorist on one side and then the theory on another side, and I'm just highlighting the things that I'm not remembering or had to look at the things for. But yeah, other than that, I've not got a really big plan for what I'm doing, so we'll see how it goes. Wish me luck, and I'll catch up with you later. Hello, I'm back again. So after a little break of taking my mum to work because her car apparently just broke today, I've finished my gender, like going over the notes and writing up my little tables about it. So I will show you what I've done. So basically I made my little table, put the theorist on one side, the theory on the other, and then I have just highlighted anything that I had to look at my mind maps for. So Lakoff said this, and then I forgot some of the things, some of the features that she came up with. So that's all the things that I really need to go back over or ask someone to test me on. That's the dominance model, the difference model. So I think my most difficult one was the dominance model, just because there's a lot of stuff on there, as you can see. And then finally I did a little bit on my case studies that I'm using. So I've got like gendered language and sexism in the media, in the workplace, and then also in #everydaysexism, which was a video TED talk by this woman that talked about the words used in everyday sexism. So that's what I've done so far. I think what I'm gonna do now is, I really don't know. Like, it's a bit of a struggle, to be honest. I might practice writing some intros and conclusions to essays, because that's what I really struggle with. So what I could write for one of the past papers that we've got. But unfortunately, we've only got 2 past papers, and it's a bit difficult to find things to put in them. Because the exam papers were very different in the past than what we're going to be doing tomorrow, which is the problem with university, because it's not an exam board that makes your papers, it's your lecturers. So it's all fun and games at university. But yeah, I think maybe I'll try and do that for gender, because I'm in like a gendery mode right now, and then later on I'll go on to advertising and neologisms. Hello again, I'm back. I've literally just been practicing like essay plans, and also I've practiced writing an intro, and it's really awful, but at least I've been doing it. And it's now 2 PM and I've realised that I have not drank any of my water today. Oops. Anyway, cheers. Hey, how's it going? It's now Monday, the 28th of May. My exam was on Friday and I never finished this sort of study with me vlog, but I still kind of want to upload it, so I thought I'd put a little end thingy here. I hope it was okay what I did the other day. I know it wasn't a lot. I did do more revision than that. I got my mum to test me when we went out for dinner and when we got home on my flashcards. And then in the morning, before my exam, I literally just read through all my notes a couple times, and the exam went really well. I'm really happy with how it went, and if you know me, you know exactly what happened and why I was so happy about it. But yeah, it went well, and I'm excited to see the results when they come out in a few weeks' time. But other than that, yeah, that's the end of my first year of uni, which is crazy. I hope to make more study with me's like in second year when I have work to do again, but for now, for the next 4 months, I have nothing to do except YouTube and any other little things I want to do. So look forward to making some more videos. This morning, I uploaded my first ever weekly vlog, which was filmed weeks and weeks ago, but you can go and check that out. I'll link that down below. But yeah, I don't know what to do with myself now for the rest of the summer. Also, I just want to say good luck to anyone taking exams at the moment. You're doing really well and it'll be over before you know it. You got this, guys. Bye.